Hey guys, it's me Pokemon with my dogs. As you guys can see, I'm back. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Marvel Future Fight. Not because I'm going to do Marvel Future Fight videos, because I think the game's in a horrible place. It's been in a horrible place for 2 to 3 years. That's why I quit it. But I like Marvel Future Fight gameplay wise. I think the most impressive thing this game ever did was the character roster. I mean, take a look at this character roster. Absolutely incredible. And the reason why we're taking a look at this character roster today is because they have the 3 characters I believe will be coming to Marvel Strike Force next month. So usually there's 3 characters that come to Marvel Strike Force every month, and I think I have a pretty good idea of who it's going to be based off of what they told us, based off of what's been data mined. And those 3 are Jubilee, Bishop, and White Tiger. So today I'm going to go through them in the video, so show you how they work in Future Fight, because generally these games overlap heavily, and I think how one game visualizes the characters not too far off how from other games will visualize the characters, and it happens to be that Marvel Future Fight has all 3 of these characters in it. So I want to show you them in Marvel Future Fight. We're going to start out with Jubilee. She's the one that I know will be coming next patch because she's a legendary character. At least I assume she'll come next patch. I don't know when else they'd bring her, because I think they're sort of leading into it by releasing Iceman, Kitty Pryde this patch to then release the rest of the team next patch. So as we can see, here's Jubilee, where we're going to use the training mode right here with her, and this is a pretty good look of her. We've already seen what she looks like. This is pretty much how she looks like in Marvel Strike Force anyways, but as you can see, firework powers right there. She's shooting out little like sparkles, little fireworks right there, little more fireworks, shooting out some more fireworks, that's her powers. This is what you can expect from her in Marvel Strike Force. I'd hope a lot of blinds and stuff like that, because again, the bright light of the fireworks. But I think she's going to be a visually appealing character, a different kind of effect that we haven't really seen in this game, like fire. Not a lot of superheroes use these kind of flashy powers like this. I think there's Dazzle, somebody like that. There's some kind of hero like that. I think she would have similar effects, or maybe if Dagger came to the game, I think she'd probably have similar effects. But right now we don't have anyone that's quite like Jubilee, so I'm kind of excited for her to come to the game visually. Next up, I want to take a look at White Tiger. Now, White Tiger, I should warn you before I show you her skills, she's a very outdated character in Marvel Future Fight. Your kit's not going to be as exciting as Jubilee, because this is you think power creep's bad in Marvel Strike Force? Marvel Future Fight, they have a 237 character roster, which is incredible. It's the best hero roster flat out in the world in any form of media, so there's something to be said for that. But I'd say like 80% of those characters are irrelevant, White Tiger being one of them. Regardless, let's take a look at her skills in game, give you guys an idea of how White Tiger works. She's very similar to Black Panther or somebody like that in terms of like, kind of gameplay, like acrobatics, uses her claws and stuff like that. She does have a Spirit Tiger. I don't know if we'll see that come into Marvel Strike Force, but it's pretty cool. It'd be kind of cool if they have that Spirit Tiger. I assume this will be the White Tiger that comes to Marvel Strike Force. There are multiple White Tigers throughout the Marvel timeline. I think it'll be this White Tiger. This is the popular one. This is the one everyone knows. So, but I don't know what team she'd work on. I think first thought you'd probably be like, oh yeah, Wakandans, because she's a tiger person. She looks like she'd work with the Wakandans. Not quite. She really doesn't have any association with the Wakandans as far as I know. She's more a street level hero, works with Spider-Man in the one Spider-Man TV show. So there's a couple of options here. I think she could go on that Young Avengers team, or she could go on the Defenders team as a street level hero. Again, Defenders, I'd really like to see Night Nurse rework to go on that team. That would be my wish right there for the Defenders. I think they already have a solution in the game that could also fix another character. I also would like Wakandans simply for the fact that they're bad, but I just don't think she'll go with the Wakandans. She's not really meant to go with the Wakandans canonically. So, we'll have to see what they do with her. I think regardless, she's going to be coming to this game to finalize a team. So whether that's Defenders, Wakandans, or the Young Avengers. I want to call them Young Justice because I've been watching Young Justice on HBO. But regardless, I think she'll be finishing off a team. So I think she'll be a character to keep an eye on. And she's, pretty cool, especially if they bring in that Spirit Tiger. So let's take a look at that last character that's going to be coming to the game. The final character I think will be coming to the game is Bishop. He was data mined. I think he's going to be the 5th member of the team. I thought it was gonna be Nightcrawler. I was like 100% sure it was gonna be Nightcrawler, but I think it's Bishop instead. Can't complain. I like Bishop. The only problem with Bishop is I really confuse him with Cable. He's from the future too. You know, Bishop's both of them from the future. They both have kind of psychic powers. They both have a gun. They really blend together a lot in my head. But I like Bishop. He's such a cool character. So let's take a look at him in Marvel Future Fight right here. I mean, look how cool that is. That's like such a cool laser gun right there. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. That's so cool. We'll probably get to see him use his psychic powers in one of his other skills here. So there's sort of a look at his psychic powers right here. There's another look at his psychic powers. I don't know, what does this skill even do right here? Is he like absorbing energy or something like that? Oh well. And next up, let's take a look at this. Boom, look at that. That's so epic. Now of course, Marvel Future Fight does definitely stretch the definition of what a character can do. You know, sometimes it's like, I don't quite like Magneto. They really like, he essentially just shoots out purple laser beams in this game. You know, he's not always moving metal. I think what the purple laser beams are supposed to be is like metal particles in the air, but they kind of stretch the powers of characters. But I still think it's an accurate enough view of what they'll be like in game. Look at it. This is pretty cool though. Look, he like summons Storm, and then they like control this like psychic bomb area or something. Look at that. That's like epic. Holy cow. Look at that. That's super sweet right there. So that gives you a bit of idea of how Bishop works. He'll use a gun, and he also have psychic powers. I don't know how they'll make him stand out on the team. Maybe one thing with the Astonishing X-Men team is I don't quite see what their gimmick is yet. You know, like the military team, they steal Pause Effect, disperse to the whole team. Every team kind of has a gimmick. I'm not sure what this team's gimmick is yet. Some teams don't necessarily have gimmicks. They just, each character is kind of unique, so who knows. I think Bishop could certainly have the potential to steal charges or something like that. I've always kind of viewed him as somebody sort of absorbing energy and stuff like that. Not sure if he has any canonical representation with that, but to me, I've always felt like he sort of absorbs energy in some form, and with the red energy and stuff like that. Now, of course, I think the only problem with that is I think there could be some overlap with Rogue coming to the game at some point. Obviously, she will absorb charges. That is like the thing that would make the most sense for Rogue. So I don't know if we want to have Bishop absorbing charges when Rogue would be coming to the game and doing that. But still, he's going to look super cool. I mean, Bishop is a cool Marvel character. He's going to be awesome to see on the team. Iceman and Bishop on one team together. Super sweet right here. So really excited for Bishop. I suppose, you know, some people think he might not come to the team. I really think he is going to come to the team, but then again, I was wrong with Nightcrawler. He's a hero. You know, I don't see, unless they want to build like a third X-Men team out of the blue here, I think he's going to go in this Astonishing X-Men team, which is so cool because I just love Bishop so much. He is so awesome. But with that being said, I hope this sort of view of these characters could help you out, sort of visualize what they look like, you know, start forming your mental image for these blitz battles, so that way you'll know when you see them and stuff like that. Always fun to talk about who's coming to the game next month. And of course, this isn't guaranteed, but I'm fairly confident it is. So let me know down below which character you are the most excited for. And at the end of the day, who do I really know? Because I am a 19-year-old. Hope everyone can have a happy and healthy day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Signing off, everyone.